Hello everyone, I go by the name of Roxy Rose, and this right here is Roxy Rose Guides. Budget with me for the month of August 2023. Hello everyone, and welcome back, y'all. So today's video, we need to get right into it. I want to go ahead and thank my 817 subscribers. Last time I checked, y'all are wanted and appreciated, and I thank you so much for coming back on this channel. If you're new here on this channel, I go through budget, finance, debt payoff of my own, along with budget with me's and cash stuffings and blah blah blah. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Go ahead, keep watching, see if you do like it. And go ahead and leave a comment. I love your wonderful comments. So today we're going to do a budget with me for this month. And we're also going to go ahead and do a cash stuffing at the end of the cash envelopes for the month. So I definitely want to go ahead and do that. Please don't forget, there's a bunch of links in the description below for all the things that I sell, I participate in, I'm affiliated with. So definitely support your girl by going down there and supporting those different things if you haven't already. And let's get into this video. So let's go ahead and start with our budget. We are in a brand new month. But before we get into this month, let's go ahead and do our budget mood for July. Because the end of July was something. If you guys don't know, I have a 10% off on Budget Book Defense. This is my budget planner. So if you're interested in it, if you like it, go ahead and use that link in the code so you can get yourself one. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I want to go ahead and so for this month, this past month that just passed, July, I was actually happy when it comes to my finances. Was my budget met? I think so. And were my goals achieved? Yes. My budget wins. I am credit card debt free. I'm credit card debt free. So that is amazing. I'm credit card debt free, which is so great. And that really helps a lot. I think my challenges were how to save. And when I mean how to save, it's really like how to make sure I'm saving, make sure I'm not spending, make sure I'm not swiping, or if I'm swiping, paying it off immediately and making sure I have enough money for that. Luckily enough, this paycheck that I mentioned to you in the last video, link should be up there. I was able to get extra money from working during the summer, and that really helped supplement and pay off my credit card. But how to save and then less spending, I'm going to say. What adjustments can I make to improve? I think I need to have no spend either days or no spend days or weeks. If I can have no spend days or no spend weeks, I think that would be really cool. And then key takeaways. Pay off debt. That's really where it is. It's paying off debt, y'all. Because if you saw my last video, I was able to pay off all that credit card debt. And now my overall debt is less than $100,000. And that is something I have been wanting for a very long time. So, y'all, slow and steady. We win in this race, okay? We got to win. So, now that we're done with July, bye-bye July, now we're into August. I'm recording this on the 2nd of August, I think. Yeah, I want to make sure that we have all our stuff together. So, first, I'll start with August. Let's start with a letter to me. Good work so far. Focus on preparing for the baby and caring for yourself. If you don't know, now you know I'm pregnant. So I've been preparing. Currently, right now, I am on 32 weeks, y'all. 32 weeks. which means 5 more weeks until the baby can independently just randomly come. From 37 weeks all the way up to 42, the baby can come whenever. So 5 more weeks, y'all, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm even gonna make it to work. We'll see in September. We'll see what happens. So I just did a smiley face because I don't even know what to do. My to-do list this month, we have to do our air vent cleaning. I want to make sure that the place, it kind of helps because they're cleaning the air vents and they're cleaning the dryer out. So by doing that, they're cleaning all the things that's full of dust, full of lint that's in the air, and it kind of allows for air conditioning to go by clear, and it also allows for there not to be a fire or for the lint. It also helps the dryer, I think, too, in the life of the dryer. So we're definitely doing that. It's about $400. And then planning for the baby shower. We definitely need to finish our plan for the baby shower, which is September 3rd. So I'm super excited about that. And you know what? I think what I might do, because I think everybody's happy about a baby, right? I think I'll put a link in the description about my baby shower Amazon list. If you guys are interested, you can go ahead and check my baby shower list and see if there's anything, We're planning the baby shower September 3rd. And I think that would be a good time to cut off all of those kind of things. But y'all, if you know any baby or have any baby advice, y'all leave it in the comments below. I truly appreciate it. Then we have God is for me. As I trust, believe, and obey, I will see bountiful growth and wonderful street fruit. Amen. So this is just a quick little affirmation for this month coming up. I just believe there's a lot of things to come. There's a lot of things brewing, a lot of things growing. And I can't wait. I can't wait for this bountiful joy that is to come. But I think just reveling and maybe reveling's not the right word. Enjoying the current moment. I think that's really where, and enjoying where God has put me right now, and enjoy what I have now. And using, sowing those oats. I think that's where I need to be. Also, talking about some fruit, I'm going to put up some pictures. Y'all, we have a garden. So we've been getting different fruits and vegetables from our garden already. So we've had vegetables like tomatoes, zucchini, and squash, and broccoli, and tomatoes. Oh my gosh, pepper is growing in our garden, and I can't believe it, because y'all, I ain't no farmer. I'm a city girl, okay? But I guess coming out to Jersey, you learn some new things, and now we got fresh growing fruit out here. So it's just really amazing, and it tastes so good. I just had an egg sandwich, put some tomatoes, some spinach in it, put the tomatoes from the garden, and it tastes great, y'all. So super excited and super happy. My challenge this month is lower spending. And I'm going to put or no spending. I need to have more no spending days. I think that's super important. And the big purchases this month is really the baby shower stuff. I got to get all that stuff ready so that next month, because it's basically the beginning of the month, we got to make sure all that's done. Then we got to think about the rest of the month. We got Atomic Habits that I've been reading actually last month. I read it while I was on the bus transferring the kids. I would read each day. So that was really helpful. I'd either read that or I'd read some kind of baby preparation book or pamphlet or something like that. So Atomic Habits has been really cool. And then we have the Holy Bible, which I've continued to read. Our focus word for this month is rest and re-innovation. No, reinvention? No, re-envision. Oh my gosh. Why am I sitting here like I can't read? And I wrote it. Re-envision. Yes, I want to re-envision, I guess, where I thought I was and kind of put myself in a space where I'm centered and I'm really aligned with what I want in the future and do what I need now to prepare for the future. So yeah, that's kind of where that came from. Our anniversary is actually today, so I'm kind of excited. I got a little surprise for my husband, so we'll see if he likes it. Well, I don't know what happened. Well, I'll let you know later. All right, so then I'll let you know later because he's actually here. All right, so then we got pay coming on the 15th and the 31st for the summer. And then we have our fancy goals. Our fancy goals are to pay down student loans. So each month lately, I've been trying to pay down $100. Let's see, because I ain't got no debt. So maybe we could pay down some more than $100 in student loans. Lower spending, because I want to make sure we're lowering or having no spend days. And staying credit card debt free. Okay. We need to stay credit card debt free for the month of August. And great gratitude. I'm grateful for my life, for my love, and for my baby. That's where I'm feeling right now. So I'm super excited, y'all. I feel like overall life is pretty good and it's a blessing. It really is. You know, to appreciate what you have in the moment is really important. And I really do. And I thank God for it. So now let's go over to, oh, y'all, I need to fill this out because, you know, this is my personal how am I feeling planner. But let's go over to our bills. So I didn't fill this out kind of the way that I wanted to. I'm really trying to get through a lot of videos today. So to be honest, I'm just trying to get through what I can. So we got our bills that are all spread out and sporadic. It's kind of the same stuff that we talked about last time. We have the mortgage and a withdrawal that was yesterday. We had Progressive Auto, which is coming out the 5th. Electric, which is just the solar panels, because y'all, we don't pay electricity because the sun has been shining and blooming. Okay, so we don't pay electricity, which is a blessing because of these solar panels. So we just paid a solar panel. And then we have Xfinity. We have the gas that's coming out on the 19th. Oh, that was payday. We have streaming bills that's coming out, the phone bill that's coming out, and our next, well, second to last payday. The one thing I forgot to include was earnest. So let me go ahead and put that in now. So we have earnest, which is a student loan. That's coming out the 1st. It's coming out the 15th. And it's coming out the 29th. So this is like the opposite. Y'all ever seen people that's like, oh, I get paid 3 times this month because they paid every 2 weeks? Well, this is withdrawn every 2 weeks. So this is like the unlucky month where it's withdrawn. So it's actually being taken out 3 times this month. So maybe I might not make that extra payment. I don't know. And then, oh, my other student loans. So we have Aspire. And we have Navient. So we have Aspire and Navient on the 14th. And so far, those are basically the bills. We're going to go ahead and check those bills and expenses to come. And this is my personal calendar. And I really haven't put anything here. And I need to start doing that actually because my personal planner is actually like running out. August is the last month. So I kind of want to transfer everything over here and continue it because this one goes all the way to December. So I'm probably going to use this instead of that and just put in like key dates and dates for the baby and things like that. That's going to help me in the future. Also, I have from this week all the way until the 22nd, I have to go back to school. Y'all. I work at a charter school. It's still a public school, but it's a little bit different, and they go back early. They don't go back in September, which really sucks. But we're literally just going to be planning, and I'm going to be wobbling around the building, getting things prepared for, you know, the beginning and also the next year that's coming up. So, yeah. Now, let's go ahead and get into our bills and debts. Our bills. Well, let's look at paycheck number 1, which is in this color. Go ahead and get y'all in there. So for paycheck number 1, we have tithes, we have mortgage, which is $910. It hasn't changed. I actually called Bank of America escrow to try to figure out, because I didn't understand why we didn't get an escrow statement. And not that I wanted to pay more in taxes or anything like that, but I just didn't understand why we hadn't got one, and we got one previously already on like the sale date of our home, and they said it actually comes in September. So this number might change coming up September or after that. We have Progressive Auto, which is $160. They just started a brand new policy, so I hope it's the same price. We have our solar panels, which I mentioned before, because we don't pay electricity. So that is $85.72. Then we have Xfinity, which is $95.98. We have Earnest, that's coming out. Aspire, Navient, Earnest, and then out the bottom again, Earnest, coming out 3 times this month, like I mentioned in the calendar. We have Elizabethtown Gas, which is basically $25. And then a roof payment, which is $100. And the second ties for the second paycheck. Y'all, I'm sorry. I was pointing, but it didn't work. So all of those things have been there and prepared to come out. Most of these are on auto. The only thing that's probably not on auto is the tides and the repayment. So I'm looking forward to all these things, and I feel like the second check will definitely free me up to do other things, to prepare for the baby shower, to prepare for the baby, and to save and pay off debt. I think that's really where I'm trying to be. So now let's go ahead and get into our cash envelopes. That's right. So we are going to go ahead and stuff our cash envelopes for the month of August, just to make sure we have everything we need. I crossed out this first one because in August, as you saw, it didn't start off in the first or any of the... In August, it started off in the end of July. So I already stuffed for that. So everything we stuff will be for next week going forward. So let's go ahead and take out what we need. I went to the bank and I got out some cash. So let's go ahead and look at how much cash we have so far. I think I mixed stuff up. I don't know. Let me make sure all this is together. I feel like I mixed it up. Okay. So 51, 52, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So 300. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So $480. I feel like it's $380. Yes, $380. That's what we have to stuff in our cash envelopes. Let's go ahead and look at what we're stuffing. So first we have groceries. Let me put this down here so y'all can see what I'm supposed to stuff. There we go. We have groceries, and groceries is $200. So I like to put all the 50s in here. In the groceries. Each week I get a 50. But it's more than 50. So eventually I'm going to have to change this amount, because it's more than $50 to get groceries at the store. For the week, for the month, whatever. So then we have gas. Gas, we're going to put... I'm just going to put 80. I didn't put a thing before because I wasn't sure. No, I want to put 100. That was my plan, to put 100. Let's see if this works out. There we go. Because gas is kind of went up again. My last time I filled my tank, it was $35. It hasn't been like that in a little while. So gas, we're going to put 100. Let's make sure we have enough. Giving, we're going to put 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll put these ones. For giving, we have household, where we're just going to put a good 20. And then we have spending. Spending will be, well, my plan was to do 40. But it seems like I have less here. Let's see what we got. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, good. So my plan is to spend a little bit more on spending because it's summertime, y'all. You know, you want to stop and get a little bit of ice cream. You want to stop and get a little treat. You want to stop and get a $3 taco. Like, I want to stop and be able to get little things and not like break the bank or have to use my credit card. So I'm gonna rather put $10. And since this is like a month where I'm not really trying to spend in general, I'm hoping like maybe I'll skip a week and then the next week I'll have $20 and I can use it for something. So that is the end of our video, our budget and our budget payoff for August. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Have an amazing and wonderful August. You guys take care. Make sure to stay cool. God bless. And Roxy Rose out.